WDSU first warning weather. You see, it's an impact day. We've got a lot coming our way, and it all begins this evening. First round of storms could just be a matter of minutes away for some, but it's going to be more tonight where the effective first round rain for everyone, or storms, is going to move through. So Doppler radar right now, I'm showing that these storms that are just south of us making some northeastward progress. If I'm putting a storm track on those, could have some arrival times by 5:41 into Gretna. Could be New Orleans here at 5:51. As you can see, those are moving northeast. But again, you can see the storm track is just beyond some of the latest data. You might bump those up about maybe 5 minutes. But I'm looking at this main cluster of storms northwest. That's going to be moving southeast. And that's going to bring the first round of possibly strong, severe storms and wind gusts. You can see arrival times to Kentwood 6:41, Covington by 7:30, and then we could be looking at Picayune as we cross over to Mississippi by just after 8 o'clock. But once those storms begin, there are a lot more behind. So we're talking not only some strong wind gust potential, severe weather, but a lot of rain too. And this is just the beginning of it. Two main rounds of storms, the main takeaway here. The first one I just described tonight. The next one coming in as soon as tomorrow afternoon, evening, and connected to the overnight storms. The main thing that we should be prepared for is the heavy rain, the flood potential, but we can't forget about strong wind gusts and maybe some isolated tornadoes to come. And we did top out around 90 in Lakefront and about 88 here in New Orleans. We're still into the 80s right now, starting to cool a bit as we've seen the blow-off cloud cover from those storms to move through. It's all courtesy effectively a warm front moving through, but the center of that storm is way west and it's going to camp out for a couple of days. So that means this is a kind of prolonged period of some dicey weather to move our way. This forecast seems to be doing some of the best. It doesn't resolve any of those storms I just showed, but it does resolve these storms moving in tonight, but it's a little bit too late and shows maybe the storms here by 1. So the takeaway when I drew that storm track from the storms north and west of us right now, outside of Baton Rouge, a little farther than that, should put these timings up a couple of hours. So I'm looking at about 8 p.m. tonight, all the way to maybe 3 in the morning for that first wave of storms to move through, and then we get a break. So with this first round of storms, we could be getting some strong wind gusts. We're on the edge of this level 2 slight risk threat. This is for severe weather, strong wind gusts, maybe an isolated tornado, which there's a very minimal chance, but I just said the strong wind gusts, that's the greatest risk with that tonight. But the heavy rain that comes, that's the first flood potential. You can see we're on the eastern edge of a lot of potential rain, but it's the flood watch, and especially North Shore for that swath of rain where it sits. We really get to keep a sharp eye on that through tonight. That's the first round. Tomorrow, we get a break in the clouds. We get some sun. We're warming up, but unfortunately, that charges the atmosphere. So this round of storms that'll be moving out of Texas to be here by the evening hours, maybe as soon as early afternoon. I say 3 to 8 with that round of storms to move through. And those could be severe. A level 2 threat already up, and the tornado threat increases for us tomorrow. We're going to keep it an impact, but there's a chance that gets upgraded to alerts if that tornado threat increases. Now, the only thing, the final part of this, storms continue into Saturday, and a lot more rain sets to come. And that's going to be our biggest flood risk is overnight Friday into Saturday, which is why the flood watch extends all the way to Saturday and does include New Orleans here now. WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast. A lot coming on here. Impact days tonight, tomorrow night through Saturday morning. Could see some strong storms through tonight, the flood risk for the North Shore, and then all of us with a flood risk through Saturday morning.